Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Tangle Teacher. And today's lesson is Heartline by Helen Williams. Another great tangle of hers, and when she does them, she just explodes with beauty. And I had fun with these. I did not add any color to these, which I normally would, but I'm getting ready for my book, and my graphic designer and the guy who's designing my book said no color. So you guys can add color when the book comes out. You can add color. I might add color to this. I'm going to do one on a bookmark. And I think you can see it okay. Let me come out a little bit. And if I need to come in, I will. We're going to start with kind of an upside down heart. So I consider it to be upside down. And let me come in. I think that would be better. Then I'll move my paper along. So I have a heart that's upside down. Then I'm going to draw one that's right side up that connects, and then come down. Do one upside down. And I'm just going to go down my bookmark with my lovely little hearts. It's just one continuous string of hearts. And I'm going to end with a little fescue. I'm going to come back up here and end with a little fescue. So let's scan back out so you can see. That is one continuous little heart. And then we can come in, and I like to give mine some kind of character, and we can come in and we can give them some fescue here. You know, give it some little vines. I love fescue. We can also come in and stripe this a little, because I love giving my little tangles something extra special. Let's come in on that so you can see, and then we can fill it in, stripe it. We can just kind of stripe that one up and give it some, some drama. You know how I am about that. And if you want, you can give it another aura. And give it something. So we'll do the same on this one. And it's much easier if you do it for me, when the hearts are going this direction. So I'm going to give just stripe the heart. And then I like to fill from the outside edge in. And then I can adjust if I don't. And then we can give this one another little loop on it. And you can see how that is going to make a gorgeous, look what I did here. So you can see that I did this one here. And it's just a fun tangle. Now we can take either a pink, I have a pink PN pen that is pink, and I can do that, or I can use red. I think I might stick with the red. I have a red PN pen also. And we can just come in here and give ourselves a red center. And then come back, and since I'm using the Sakura PN, I don't need to let it dry as long. And then we could just come in and embellish that with some little dots. We could give it some striping going in other directions. And then I'm going to give those just another stripe in there, just because. And then I could come back with my red PN and just give some little dots down there just to connect it. And I think it needs maybe an aura. On both of those. And this tangle, when I do the little picos, I call that beeline. You can look that up. That's, I don't remember who came up with that to begin with and the name, but it's a great little accent to this tangle. And you can see you can do lots of embellishments on this. Let's do another one. Another one of my favorites. Especially on hearts, and you're going to see me do this, is to grit it off and then Knightsbridge. And remember, when you do Knightsbridge, you want to do it in order. So you don't want to skip around, meaning I don't want to do here and then come up here and start. I want to do it in order so that it you get that nice little checkerboard and don't have a mistake. Sometimes in the beginning we tend to think we can jump around a little, but with Knightsbridge you really can't jump around. And I love the simplicity of Knightsbridge, but the impact is amazing. And especially doing it on a diagonal, it is amazing. I think I'm going to carry my theme that I've been echoing. I'm going to carry that through this all the way, so I can have another one is to just do, and I just call this screen. And you can see it's just a little on one side. And we can come back, and if we want to add a little color. I was striping it, and I decided I'm going to go back and make them little dots in there. Just a little color. That's another great one. You can also, and I just keep my two pens in my hand and just switch off. Another one that I like to do here And I want to make sure that they're far enough apart. And I give my lines just a little bit of a curve, and that makes it look like the heart has shape. Is do floors in here, but with just a little dot in the center. And there you have floors. I kind of went outside the lines here, so I'm going to thicken that one up because there's no mistake in Zentangle. So I can just thicken that line up a little and give that some dimension. And again, I'm going to aura. This time I'm going to aura so it's a double heart. I could come back and do that on those. And then I'm going to give me a red heart in here. Then I just draw right on top of it. So you can see what fun Helen's heartstring is. And I will continue to work on this, and then we'll do a little shading. I'm scanning out and we can see our finished project. Let's do a little shading. And I'm just going to shade down in the tips of each one of these. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I'm going to keep my shading a little uniform. Because I have so many. And I don't see, there's one. And there we have shading on our little bookmark. And there we have Heart Rope by Helen Williams. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And, oh, I almost forgot. I didn't have a template for today. The free template today will be Friend. And you can tangle on it. I got looking through my stuff and I thought, well, yeah, this would be a great one to do Heart Rope on, or Heartline, or Heart to Heart, any of those of Helen Williams. So Friend is the template for this week.